I was born in a house, okay, on my mother's bed, all right? Our house had one light bulb in it. It was made from the boards made from palm trees and a thatched roof, okay? You'd have to ride for a half a day or walk for a couple of days to get to a paved road from where I was born. My parents were subsistence farmers, for lack of a better term, okay? If we didn't plant it or kill it, we didn't get to eat. And we were way in the back. But this is, I guess I should say that this was in Cuba, in eastern Cuba in Oriente Province, okay? 1954 was a long time ago. My father, in 1956, he had a friend who was working for United States Sugar in near Lake Okeechobee, Florida. And he invited my father to come work. So in 1956, I was 2 years old, and my father left Cuba to move to the United States, left the three of us, my mother, my sister, and myself in Cuba. He was gone for a year while he was working in the United States. And after a year, he came back and grabbed us up and moved us to Florida. So that was 1957. My parents, I got to tell you, my parents were just great people, okay? Humble people, okay? They were Catholics, not very religious. It was Christmas and Easter, you go to church 3 or 4 times a year, a little water, a little smoke, everything's good. My parents bought their first house in 1963. My father had a decent job at United States Sugar. In Hialeah, okay, when we bought this house in 1963, okay, in Hialeah, there was a fellow that lived across the street. His name was Clarence Fisher, okay? And Clarence and his parents invited me to church, okay? And okay, let's go. I was 8 years old, and we went off to Hialeah First Baptist Church, okay? Got my first Bible there. Mr. Wayne gave me my first Bible. I would go to the Bible studies, children's classes, like this. And I attended there for years and years, even until I finished high school. Clarence ended up going off to an engineering school, okay? And I went off to work. South Florida, okay, is a seething cesspool of crime. It's full of drugs and guns and a lot of tension and a lot of anxiety. I got to tell you, I had a time where if I got home, okay, I used to go in high school. If I got home alive at the end of the day, it was a good day, just to get home. So I guess about 20 years old, I started drifting off, and I moved out of my parents' house. I had finished high school and went off into the world of work and business, and started working and making money, and working on construction sites, working with air conditioning contractors, and doing what contractors do. It was a time in my life when I got connected with the contractors, okay, started drinking, started smoking pot, started getting involved in illegal activities. Just it was just you look back and it was just a blur, okay, for many years. Didn't have anybody to bring me back, or for a while just lost and just couldn't see a way back. The devil just grabs you. Okay, and if there's nothing to really to bring you back, or somebody to reach out and grab you, or something terrible that happens, or people end up in jail, or whatever it is, there's no catalyst for change. I had gotten married. I guess I got married when I was 25 years old. Married a lady who always kept the Bible. Okay, and we talked, what have you, and as life went on, we were married for 10 years, and I had 2 boys with that marriage. And near the end of her life, okay, because she died when she was 31 years old, I was 35, we'd been married for 10 years. We got in a boating accident, and she was killed there. Near the end of her life, she had come back to the church very actively. She was attending prayer meetings and what have you, and I wasn't attending with her. Okay, I wasn't, and I saw her doing all this, and then one day, boom, she was gone, just that fast. Okay, just that fast. Like I said, she took her last breath in my arms. All right, and it took her dying, okay, for me really to snap out of it and wake up. If I'd have stayed in that life, I'd be dead. I'd be dead. Maybe one of the only reasons I'm alive is because my wife passed away, and I threw myself, okay, at Christ's feet. He saved me, okay? He can save you. He can save anybody. And save you and pull you from the depths of depravity and addiction and danger, and just pull you out and give you a new life. That's what it's about. It's a new life. The years, okay, from the time that I left the church until I returned was a period of about 15 years, okay, where I was not active in the church. Okay, 15 years is a lifetime. It's a long time. All right, but God brought me back. Okay, and now I'm here, and I got to tell you, it's just wonderful being here. Okay, and having this life change and being able to serve people and help people the way that it's happening here.